Plastic Model Builders. Hello, this is Ari Stone again with Plastic Model Builder, and this is the next part of the Tamiya F-35A Lightning 2/148 scale, and we are putting on some wing flaps. Yes, wing flaps. There they go, just like that. You can glue them on if you want. They stay pretty good. In this video, we are going to be finishing up this plane, putting on the canopy, the landing gear, all that good stuff, finishing up the engine nozzle. Yeah, that is tube glue, and I put that on just like this. It makes it look pretty. It's model making madness. That's how it works. We've got some pylons here. The tube glue works really good because it sticks really well. Tamiya did an excellent job with how these missiles go onto the pylons, by the way. These are angled on. When you go to put these pylons on, they only go one way, so you can't mess up. Hey, remember, hit the like button because you love me. So here's some more model making madness, putting on a couple extra decals on the canopy right there, just the pilot's names and all that good stuff. So what we've got going on here, this is one way to put on these particular paveways. You can put the balancers on and then put them into the pylon just like this, or do it in reverse. You can put the pylons on the balancers and then put the paveway onto the balancers. So here's a ladder. Paint that white, and it's got some silver rails to it. This is all part of that. This is the inside of it right here. You know, like I said, because the ladder goes up and down, the insides of it will be silver. So just make those look as pretty as you possibly can. It's model making madness. All right, so once you have those on, the rest of this shouldn't be a problem. You see how I'm just painting that there. You got your door right here. This is the inside of it. We will attach this as well to the other parts. So you got a little bit of silver going on here. Apply that to the model. Remember, make it look pretty. It's model making madness. After we get this, here is the ladder portion again. Like I said, remember I told you it goes silver. Very easy. Just put your paint on. Yes, I did mine a little thick. You could probably use your airbrush. Make it look a little bit better than what I did, but that's okay. Just cut it out. My ladder, actually, not the ladder, but my door broke off of the plane already. I don't know where it is. I dropped it along with like some other miscellaneous parts. So remember, I did tell you we were going to put the landing gear on as well. So keep watching so you can see that, and as well attach a canopy. This part here goes on for the ladder, and that will slide inside of the plane. It's very nice. They did a great job with how this works. So you get your glue right here, and that's the door that goes onto the inside. And you see those hinges right there. Just make sure the glue gets in there. All right, so we're going to glue the canopy to the canopy frame. Very easy process. Get yourself some PVA glue or whatever kind of glue you want to use. I use PVA for mine because it dries clear. Just kind of put your canopy on, hold it in place, and take your time, let it dry. Yes, more tube glue. I'm using those for the pylons just to make sure the pylons don't go anywhere. And you see you've got two little points right there. The points go into the holes. You got your paveways. Hey, also remember, allow notifications. That way when you see those, you know to watch my video, that it's coming out. We do live chats every video, so you can join us for that. That way you can chat with me, and as well hit the super whatever it is button that they have and donate money. I don't mind, I won't complain. It helps me do these models and helps the videos. So we're going to insert the ejection seat as well with the pilot. So you see you got your little glue there. Yes, more tube glue. Works great. Press this down. Make sure you don't break off the little parts that are on this seat. And we've got our little pilot here. Make sure his hands fit properly into the control stick. So press them in. And you see that right there, how they fit. It's a perfect fit. They did really well. It does take a little bit of doing. I'm painting this black. This goes on top of the cockpit. It's where the instrument cluster will go. So you're going to watch us put this together. Got a little bit of a gray, kind of the same shade as the model. You see the instrument panel? Yes, I did it with the instruments on because I can. That's what makes it my model. Other people are like, oh, you're going to put the instruments on or off because the plane is parked I'm showing you the model. It's on. And there we are. Join me for the live chats on premiere days. I will never complain, and I love to talk to people as they watch the video with me. Stick down the instrument cluster. Fits properly in between the pilot right there and right on top. Let your glue set. Next, we're going to glue on the vertical stabilizers, tail fins, whatever you want to call them. Yes, more tube glue because I want these things to stick and not fall off. It's got a lot of surface area. I know the tube glue will work wonders for this. And that's the best part about it. All right, so we're going to paint the tips of these aluminum. I've got a little toothpick here. That way I don't mess up, and I just lightly get it. Those go onto the front of the plane, and then you will need to put a decal on over those, so keep watching so you can see that. Doing a little bit of darkening up right here as per the instructions, just light dark colors. It'll give the wheel a little bit of dirtiness to them. And you can see it's not a round peg that these fit in. It's like that odd shape, but that also ensures that they go in flat and they don't rotate on you and look goofy after the fact. So those are the rear wheels, by the way, in case you were wondering. Also going to show you the front wheel installation and all that good stuff. So model, make, and madness at its finest. So I'm going to paint the tips of the exhaust fins. It's like a little mixture of a color here. See how that goes. Two parts of these exhaust fins, we're going to put these together. And there are 6 of them. I'm only going to show you one. Then you put those down into the plane, you put those into the exhaust nozzle, and then you stick that into the plane. You can glue it down or leave it out, however you want to do it. When you see me doing that there, we will let that dry for a little bit. This is what I'm talking about. You take these antennas, slowly place them on the front of the nose, and once they're in and you let them dry, there is a decal that goes over that. So you are going to have to put that decal on. It's part of the RAM coating for the early version of the plane. Later versions might not have that. This is that decal right there, just lightly goes over it. Or you could paint it. You could have put those on earlier, but this is how I did that. Yes, more tube glue, because tube glue works great. Attach your wheels, and you can see those bombs in there. They look wonderful. Kudos to Tamiya for doing a great job. You see that front wheel, that's kind of like a point that it goes onto there, and it fits perfectly into place. Here is the right rear wheel. All right, so here are the fins now that the paint is dry. Got that lovely copper color. We're also going to weather the insides of these with some Tamiya weathering kits, and I dirtied them up rather nicely. I did do it wrong, although it looks great. The weathering stripes appears to actually go in a certain spot in the plane. So there are 6 of these that go in. You just kind of fit them on each little insert right there, and then voila, there it is. So this is how I'm doing this. I got the Tamiya weathering kit, and just kind of using some dirt in there, the little makeup brush, because that's realistically what it is. And you see how I'm doing that, just getting it in. But make sure you put those marks in the right spot, because they actually line up differently than what I did. So you have a little notch here. This notch lines up perfectly with the other notches, of course. Place that down in there. Yes, we're getting to the end of this. Glue the ladder on. My door fell off, as I said, because I dropped my plane, have no clue where it went, nor do I know where part of the hydraulics for the front landing gear. Anyway, so we're going to put the canopy in and make sure you attach the slots properly. They have to get pressed in a little bit and then fit in, and that's what you see me doing there. Anyway, this is the F-35A Lightning, 1/35th scale, 1/48. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, and like. And as always, until next time, see ya.